about him?
There's many things. This is the head coach position, as I've learned over the last 17 years, is very complicated. It's management of people. The one advice, and I give coaches all the time, and Ryan, I see that with him, and Gene and I discuss this. That's why I think Gene Smith's as good as there is. You have to have genuine love and care for that student athlete. And when I underline genuine, it can't be number 78. It can't be that guy. It's got to be his first name, his last name, where he's from, his family, his sister, his brother, and what he does after this football career is over. Once those players know that you have that genuine love and care for them, they'll move mountains for you. And I saw that with Ryan Day.
Second row right, Bill. I'm sorry, Mitch.
Mitch Stacy with the Associated Press. Urban, are you saying that when this reoccurred last year, you started thinking about stepping down last year, or was that not something that came up until this year when it got worse, or what's the more specific timeline on that?
More specific was Penn State a year ago. It hit real hard, and we have a great medical team that was over the top trying to help me through it. Was on medicine and all that, but we had conversations back then about longevity and the seriousness of it, because as they said, it's not your elbow or your foot. They were talking about something else, and that was but it also had conversation, to be honest with you, in the 14 when we went through the whole scenario.
You had conversations with Gene or with your family, or what do you mean by conversations?
Well, first with the doctors, what is this? What are we dealing with? What's the long range? What's this and what's that? And we kind of came through it pretty good. 2015 was relatively good. 16, okay. 17 was a tough one. And then this year. And Gene, I talk to Gene all the time. Gene's fully aware, and obviously my family's fully aware.
Over to the left, front row, Ari Welsman, The Athletic. Urban, when you took this job in 2012, this was a very good program. And it looks like that you built it into one of the top 3 elite programs, built a very strong foundation for the future. Can you reflect on how you took it to the next level? And is it easier to step away knowing that maybe your best accomplishment is what the program can achieve based on your blueprint moving forward?
Well, thank you for that. And that's, Jim Trussell was a dear friend, and that's always been a goal. Any job you take is to take a program. I know Ohio State. I know it very well. And I know Jim Trussell. I know Luke Fickell. And I knew that there would be good players here, and I knew there'd be even better people. And that's exactly what I walked into. It was a little bit discombobulated for a bit, and that team came together and had a magical season. To answer your second part of that question is that as I'm reflecting now, this has been a fast 48 hours since that last game, that this would be a really tough day if we were a mess. This would be a really, really tough day. And personally, this would be awful, because this is where we're all from. Gene and I are both from, and to be able to know that we did right, or at least we felt like we did right, makes it that much easier.
And Gene, based on that foundation, to hire